Okay, great. Let's start our meeting. Thank you, first of all, for everyone that you are joining us, and we really appreciate all your time which you spent for our project and for us as well. Let's today speak.
Возможно, если не предпримем с вами следующих шагов по построению собственного бизнеса.
Guys, can
Но и в то
you
же время,
mute
когда вы
yourself?
будете строить свой собственный бизнес, вы должны всегда...
Thank you, Dmitry. Let's talk today about our weekly result, our future plans, and we will have a time for questions and answers. And I hope today we will spend not a lot of time. And let's let's start from our weekly results. And I want to say few words about our IVR system. And this week I added new functional for detailing our profile for our clients, and I added digits for detailing date of birth in Twilio flow, and we have new tasks for our QA team to testing these new function. And I hope it will be helpful for our client using digits if they have some issue with voice recognition, for example. And I hope it will be helpful. And next, our steps for QA team, it's testing it more and more, because we have to be sure that it works great. And next, our results, it's a smart reminders. Alex, can you explain a little bit?
Yeah, we succeed with delivering our functionality according to the database PostgreSQL to the production. And right now we have a working instance of PostgreSQL on Heroku production and on Heroku cloud platform. And our smart reminders works very well from this point of view. And I believe that this will help us for the next 1 or 2 months before we will implement new microservice architecture, which will help us don't think about database at all. And Lina, could you click next, show the next slide? Yeah. And during this week, we had a chance to discuss a lot with our volunteers about setting up environment. Some of you finish your first task, some of you still in progress, and 2 issues which were very interesting. First of all, it needs to set up Google API key and all things related to the Google development, and we need to set up SIP protocol or SIP provider for the people who are outside of the United States or who don't have a chance to set up a Twilio number in their country. One example, for example, for Estonia, we have this phone number and the price not so expensive. You have $20 for free, and in Estonia you can buy for this free money one number. It will cost $1 per month. In other words, you will have a chance about 2 years of development work on the Twilio. This more than enough for the start. And in other countries there is a different situation. Yeah, Lina, thank you that you are change slide. And our next topic, this RabbitMQ implementation. One of our volunteer very close to implement this schedule process. And actually we have a 4 or 5 tasks which our volunteers works on this scheduling process. And actually we thought about maybe Celery or maybe RabbitMQ, but one of the interesting points was from Microservice Architecture, and probably in the future we will need RabbitMQ. And I believe that right now we will try this RabbitMQ, try to implement it and try how it works. And learn about this, and we'll see. Probably this will be our implementation for the future. Anyway, thank you for this, and this work in progress, and I believe that we will finish them. Next one, this is a time zone detection, and if you want to check more, you can check our video on in development playlist, sync with developers, and we Kevin right now in working on this time zone detection topic, and I'm very like that Kevin started this from the small steps and work on this time zone detection problem and deep dive to this problem and found a lot of cases. And more than this, he provided a lot of options how we can implement this. And he is still working on this. And I believe that everyone should follow the Kevin example. When we get the tasks, implement this, provide some options, and doesn't matter which block us or is it difficult or not difficult, possible or not possible. We implement it, and I believe that next week or maybe in 2 weeks, Kevin by himself represent this new functionality about time zone detection. Another worse, we will have ability in our IVR system when the two people will have a chance to connect each other through the Twilio voice recognition system. Thank you, Kevin. And Lina, could you probably, Lina, you will share a little bit more about QA
I'm on mute.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm on mute. About QA, yes, on this week, probably yesterday, one of our volunteers, Yelena, shared with us a great file. She created this file for QA team. And during the week, I hope during next 2 days, I will share information in Slack where you can find this file and how it will help for you. But this file will help more for QA team, but maybe someone of developers will want see this information as well. We'll see, I don't know. And this file will help QA team to test our IVR, because we have a lot of information, but when new team members join us, they have a lot of questions, new questions, and this file will consist inside all information about our IVR system, how we have to test it, and which environment, which information we have to add in our test cases, and how we have to create our bugs. And I believe this file will be very helpful for QA team. And I told the next 2 days, I will share information in Slack where you can find this file and how it will help for you, and everyone can explore this information. And thank you, Elena, for this great job. Thank you. And next, Alex, I think it's yours, email notification.
Yeah, one another volunteer working hard on email notification, and in short, in the future we will have this notification from on the some conditions in our system. For example, when the new user registered in our system, or maybe we will have feedback or in other cases. And we are going to implement maybe a separate model or maybe separate function, which will be for this email notification. And everyone who are in development in the future will have a chance to use this email notification. And there are 2 slides here about email and Google Groups. And in short, we going to use Python library for the sending email and the Google Groups as a collect. For example, it will be internal QA team to send some information about new features, or maybe some email notification about new users for the product managers, or maybe another case. Anyway, this task in progress, and thank you for this. And Lina, could you, our next topic Sorry for my machine gun style of the providing information. I'm trying to spend less time for sharing result and give more chances to discuss and to maybe for your questions. Feel free to make a note, and that we after this formal part we will discuss informally all these questions. And as for mobile things, Volodya started implemented new functionality about activity questionnaire. In short, this will be a different activity like walking, gym, or running, and this will be some kind of feeling after this activity of the users. Good, not so good, bad, whatever. I'm sure this will be helpful for our mobile application. And next slide, it's about our design. And we are still working on designs. And I believe that in the future, we will have these designs from our volunteer. If not, we will find another way how to prepare slides and each of the page, maybe with Lina, with your help. Maybe somebody of you want to help with this. I know that one of our volunteers started at the end of this week, Charles, on prepare and design for the web application. Probably we will find more resources for the preparing designs for the mobile application. And anyway, right now this work on progress, and I believe that in the future we will represent this mobile, and this will be one of the steps how to utilize or unit all work with from our mobile developers to the one goal, and we will have one application and different activity on different slides. Lina, could you share next? And one more interesting thing that Miguel from Spain shared his incredible idea about microservice architecture, and we have some pros from this. And I mean that in the future, if everything will be fine, this architecture bring us first of all simplicity in terms of working with database, with the other services, with services authorization. From another side, we will have a universal approach in terms of language specific. For example, we can implement different services on different languages, and one of them will be on the Python, another on PHP, and all of them will have this main GraphQL approach, and they will have only one endpoint, and this will help us to don't think about skills of each of us and use skills which we very good at. And Miguel still working on this, and probably in 2 or 3 weeks in the future he will represent final solution of this. And Miguel, thank you so much. And if you have any thoughts on microservice architecture, feel free to share them. And I believe that this will help for us, for everyone, and to improve our level of learning and level of working and touching new technology. And Lina, could you share? And the last one, we restructure our project. If you remember before, we have only one file, main.py, and guys started to change this. And I believe that in the future we will have a standard structure of our Python project. Probably we will have some agreement for the mobile development. I'm sure that there is some maybe standard for the where and how we put files and source code in Java. And actually, that's it in terms of weekly results. And Lina, some words about future plans. Before I will share these things about future plans. Sorry if I will not put some your progress to the main presentation, because our volunteers work a lot on the different aspects, and I will try to put most relevant, but keep in mind that there are a huge amount of work which are not shown here, and some of this work still in progress, some of them in a point of discussion. Keep in mind. And our future plans. We are going to finish tasks which right now in progress. It's about 10 tasks on IVR, and our volunteers are working hard on them. And what else? We are going to finish setting up, because there are a lot of volunteers who are in this process of setting up dev environment. And I believe that we will finish this and handle this point with the zip phone installation, and find the maybe right instruction how to set up Google API key, that it will be easier to set up our Python environment. And we will continue work during next 2 or 3 weeks on microservice architecture, and we proceed migration from the Google spreadsheet to the PostgreSQL, because we don't know how the final stage of microservice architecture will look like, and we will try to use PostgreSQL in the future. Probably we will start new implementation and new migration from the PostgreSQL, for example, to the integration with the GraphQL, and or maybe with this, I forgot the name of this server, which provide ability for the microservice architecture. Anyway, right now we are working to smoothly migrate from the Google spreadsheet to the PostgreSQL. And I believe that we will finish our design for mobile, and this will be very good for all developers who are involved in this, because right now our mobile developers worked in a separate way, and I believe that in the future we can unite all our mobile developers to work on the one goal. And Lina, yeah, this is a most grateful and most best part of our presentation. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you,
for
guys.
for your effort, that you helping each other, and that you involve, and you suggest a lot of options, and you are not trying to find excuses why to stop development, but you find opportunities how to work with this. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, and we have a time for questions and answers. If you have questions about our results or future plans, please be free to ask now, or you can type in chat if it's more easy or for you. I don't know how it's better for you.
Any questions by presentation? Maybe you have some personal question.
Yeah,
maybe you have ideas for the topics which we discussed. Probably we missed something, and don't hesitate and bring it up, and we will share with everyone. And let's wait 1 minute.
Yeah, Lex, I just want to ask regarding the APK, mobile APK. So I just sent the bugs regarding the APK. So is it resolved, or still it's working on that bugs?
Did I get it right? You're asking about state of the design, right? Is it ready or not?
No, I'm asking about the build. I mean, around which was released before 2 weeks, right? So I had just assigned box regarding that build. So is it resolved, or is still task is going on regarding that build?
Regarding the task, this is still in progress. Everything which related to the mobile development is still in progress, and I'm sure that in the future my son Volodya and other developers will share their updates accordingly things. And you can check our yesterday development sync. Volodya shared with all details his results accordingly the activity. And my son did not join us yesterday. She'll be busy. Probably in the future she will share it a bit more.
And Alex, am I right? You already sent yesterday's link for yesterday's meeting in Slack. Yep, Gaurav can see it now. Yesterday's link for yesterday's meeting.
Oh, you mean to the YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah.
You already sent it.
Yeah, you can check it in Slack. You can check it. Go to our channel, and you will see some meetings, general meetings like this, or you will see development things meetings, and you will have a chance to find these links in our useful links section in Slack as well.
Yeah, sure. I will go through the channel and have a look at it.
Anyway, ping me personally, and we will discuss maybe a little bit more about this mobile and how you can contribute and where we are right now in terms of mobile development.
Yeah,
progress.
Sure.
Okay. And any other questions, guys?
I think that Alex, if you want, I can share a little bit information with mobile. So
Yeah. Before you sharing, I heard some voices on the program. Probably Elena or maybe somebody else. No.
Just 1 second.
Okay, Volodya, yeah, you can share. My point is, somebody want to ask some question, and you.
No, I didn't hear something.
Yeah. Right now. Okay. So I'll just share my screen with you guys, and yeah, share, and we can do it.
Volodya, our leader in mobile development. Any questions according to Android development? Feel free to ask Volodya. And Volodya, if you will not directly answer, but probably help to find the person who will help in mobile team.
Yeah. So guys, please enjoy, and I will be really glad to work with you because everybody learning and we have the chance to develop our skills. So and let me just only share with you. So like about these activities, first of all, so like I add some activities. So like soccer, hockey, tennis, and the boat sports. So like swimming, bicycle, powerlifting, and running. Of course, we can like add some other type of the sport. So also, like I said yesterday, we're gonna add some additional functionality about healthy food, drink, and so on, which helps the doctor also tracking their health situation, because some of the people have not just only heart disease or diabetes or other issues with health, like cholesterol and so on. So like which helps them manage their health situation. And let me just only share with you guys how it works. And I just only find my emulator. It's going to be somewhere here. I'll just only start our program. And it's gonna be can you see my emulator right now or not?
No,
we can't.
Yeah, right now it's gonna be somewhere. But emulator, yeah, just gonna push
it back. Right now
we see it.
Yeah,
now visible.
Yeah, perfect. Just a second. Where is it? Yeah, so like about our first functionality which we have on the main page. So our clients will have opportunities to use our social networks, which is actually important. They can leave there, for example, video messages through the YouTube. which is really good feedback. Same Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, which is helps us to improve our programs which we provide for them, and also it's they will have a chance to join in our group Go and Do, so which is really help in marketing and other directions, which is great because most of these apps which I seen before, so like most of them they didn't provide any like social networks, so it's really hard to find them. So we should provide on the main page. It will be nice. So our main goal to do our project really simple for them, so they will not have a headache to find some functionality. So it's gonna be we provide just a main functionality. Okay, let's go. So like
cool
sign
idea.
up. Sign up. When we, our clients click sign up, they will provide first name, last name. So again, two bottoms, previous and next. Then birthday, country, city, gender, male, female, email address. So they will agree. Click submit. They will have a chance to come back to the main page. When they click next time sign in, so like they will change background, they will take a photo. So like right now we don't have any photo on the phone because it's just an emulator. Same here, so like they will have a chance to provide like current photo or from the gallery. Oh, sorry, come on back. Again, so like blood pressure, glucose level, and your weight. Yeah, for our clients have to provide almost every day, so which is will be great for us. Then they will have possibilities to just only click on some of the bottoms and tell us for daily activities. Today, for example, bicycle. Tomorrow they will have a chance to play with their friends tennis. Who knows? Maybe I can add some like judo, aikido. I don't know, but
Yes,
I
great.
think for heart disease, it's not good chance to, you know. So like,
You know,
anyway.
good point that some of the activity will be restricted for the some categories of our future users. Some of them will be recommended. For example, for some, walking will be possible, for some only biking, and this is a very good idea. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So I living right now in area where is people 50 plus, and usually we have a lot of sport activities here in Canada, and I noticed so like most people they prefer hiking or running, soccer. Every day I've seen the Canada, like America, the same as hockey, because most of them they play and follow the hockey, tennis. Maybe I will add golf, which is also like easy for them and gonna be fine. So then I just wanna I'll share a screen with you. Another one, share. It's gonna be here. It's daily activities and let me find. Okay, and doesn't matter. So I'll find later on another one activities which is just only when they click on the bottom, the clients will have to provide how they feel themselves. You know, so like good, like tired, or bad, or other. So like if they have itching or something, pain, yeah. So like the feeling, so like my skin begin to red, or my face to burn, or I stretch rank or something like this. So there will chance to add additional information, and it's really good to tracking also what kind injuries. No,
Yeah, sure.
anyway, sport, you know. So like, and people who 50 plus. So actually, most of them they have, which is also help to the doctor for analyze the information. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Vladimir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
Yes,
so
and
much.
we have only 1 minute
Okay, before we
Oh,
finish, Volodya, I want to say that this example how Volodya work is very awesome, and I believe that every one of our community should follow. Volodya don't have understand how what the situation with PostgreSQL right now. Volodya don't know the designs. Anyway, Volodya move forward and prepare some designs, some thoughts, and I'm sure that he has a chance to learn, and he has a chance to provide this for us. And this is what we need in the future. Doesn't matter what block you, if you wanted to work and if you wanted to achieve something, you will find the way how to spend some time and implement some maybe small features, small step. But this is super, super helpful. Thank you, Volodya.
thank you, Vladimir.
Pleasure to work with you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Guys, and if someone have a questions, let's reconnect again because we have less than 1 minute and it will just stop our meeting. Or if you haven't any questions, let's say bye. And huge thank you for everyone who contributed to our products and contribute your time for our project. And thank you so much for everyone. And Alex, you want to ask something?
Yeah. Anyway, let's
Yes,
rejoin
may
for
I
the
ask,
second part.
just very quickly, for the next time, can you a little bit more explain about the API testing? What do you need?